Mrs. Sankey says her husband's spending problem has already burned a hole in their bank account, but it's his cheating that's burning a hole in their marriage. Today on Divorce Court. All rise. The Honorable Judge Starr presiding.
Hello, everyone. You may be seated.
Your Honor, the case of Sankey v. Sankey.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Sankey and Mr. Sankey. Pleasure to have you here in Divorce Court, and welcome, everyone. Today we have a married couple who have been together for 12 years. They've been married for 6 years, and they share several children together. So these decisions that we make today will impact not just on the couple's life, but on their family's entire existence. Mrs. Sankey, why are we in Divorce Court today, ma'am?
Well, Your Honor, we're here today because my husband is a liar, a cheater, and a manipulator, and regardless of what the results of the lie detector test says, I'm done. I just want him to sign these papers.
So at this point, you are here for a divorce. You're ready to be done with the marriage.
I am.
Mr. Sankey, you heard what your wife said. What do you say, sir?
I'm here to save my marriage, prove to my wife that I'm not a cheater,
Whatever.
and I'm not a liar, and I'm not leaving here without her.
Oh, Miss Sankey looked like she is done. I wonder how she got to that point. Miss Sankey, take me back to a time where I like to call it the daffodils and daisy phase, when you all first met.
Well, Your Honor, 12 years ago, I was working at a restaurant, and he used to always come in. Whenever he used to come in, I used to flirt with him. Mm-hmm. At the time, I did have a little friend or whatever, which he didn't know about, but he also was in a relationship too, but he didn't tell me. Well, I didn't know. Everything was good.
So y'all was both kind of slipping and sliding up into each other when you weren't completely free from encumbrances.
Well, I wasn't in a relationship. I just had a little...
Friend with benefits.
Not even that.
Really?
Just
No.
kept it to yourself.
I just didn't tell him.
Okay.
There's a lot you didn't tell me.
Uh-oh. We're about to get into it, though.
Yeah.
So how did you all decide that you all would get rid of all the encumbrances and then be together?
It was right before I got ready to deploy. I guess he wanted me to be his girlfriend. So I took him up on him.
So, well, first of all, you were deployed to Afghanistan.
Yeah.
You served in our military?
Yes.
So let me say thank you on behalf of a grateful nation for your service, very much so. And so while you're deployed, how long were you over there?
For a year.
Okay, but when you came back, how did you all decide to get together?
Well, when I came back, I called myself cutting him off, but we still was doing...
Friends with benefits.
That's what we were.
Okay.
That's what we were. Mm-hmm. And then we ended up getting back together because I ended up getting pregnant with our first child.
Y'all don't know how to protect yourself so you'll have no accidental children. I'm looking at how old are you? Come on now. If you didn't want to have babies, then methodology.
She was playing.
Okay, so now you're about to be a child in, and you decide we might as well go ahead and make a family. Is that correct?
Yes.
I know this went on for some time because you've only been married for 6 years, even though you've known each other for 12.
Yes.
All right, so now we are in a family. Tell me about starting that family. Miss Sankey.
Well, initially, everything was cool. Mm-hmm. But he can't manage his money. Our mortgage is $750. Well, it was $750 at the time. Mm-hmm. I'm supposed to pay half. He's supposed to pay half.
Okay.
Well, for the last couple of months, I've been paying it in full.
And Mr. Sankey, why aren't you contributing?
I paid my part, but she was also sneaky with her part. It probably just wasn't enough for her at the moment, because she's sneaky. She always wants to go out.
Well, we have more than just mortgage.
Where else is there a money issue in the family? I understand something that happened when he lost one job and he got a nice severance.
Yes. So when he got his severance, he had promised the first thing he was going to do was repair the garage that him, along with like 20 plus dogs, tore up. I did submit evidence on what the garage looked like.
I'd like to see that. Now, this is before,
Yes.
So very clearly,
that's inside. That's inside. That's the door going outside, but that's inside. That's outside.
And that was supposed to be something that y'all were going to get repaired.
Yes. No, that he was supposed to pay to have repaired.
And what happened?
He decided to buy a chain,
I
an
decided
$11,000
to take
chain.
us on
What
the
did you
family trip.
say?
$11,000 chain that says Sankey gang. I submitted evidence on the chain also.
I'd like to see what you're talking about.
Yeah. $11,000.
There go your mortgage around his neck right there. I just cannot imagine blowing that kind of money on a chain.
Me either, y'all.
Maybe I'm dumb, but I would never.
That's a lot of money.
That just is a lot of money.
Yeah, I just wanted to show that our family. I just wanted to show that our family off. So what my family mean to me. So I call my family the Sankey gang. So she likes to be seen. So it was on.
Get T-shirts.
Thank you. And I make those, by the way.
Get
So-
bucket hats. Get
Okay.
something. I don't even understand that. You're never going to talk to me about that. So how are y'all paying this off?
Well, it should be. I'm not even gonna say 50-50, but we both should be contributing towards it. A relative of mine got him a new job once after he got that severance money. Got him a new job or whatever. 2 weeks after he got the new job, he decides to go get a new car.
It was time for a new car. It was a time.
Then he
it was
turns
time for a new car,
around
Your Honor.
and finance some rims for $500 a month.
I got those rims so we can go to the Magic City Classic, because that's what you go to
Your
every
Honor.
year
Your Honor.
with your family, and you wanted to look nice,
Who put
so I got
28-inch
those rims.
Who put 28-inch rims on a Charger?
I can guarantee you haven't been there. Ain't nobody looking at the kind of rims you got on your car?
Cause when we went, guess where we parked at? 2 blocks away.
Of course.
And walked. You could have bought everybody new shoes.
You want to know,
But you're the reason why we're there.
Mrs. Sankey, are you used to managing money? Because, sir, this doesn't seem like you have good financial sense, to be honest with you. And that's why your credit score is going to be in the toilet. And that's why you're not going to be able to afford nothing. And that's why when that house goes into foreclosure, you both going to be stuck. Because
One
y'all
thing
have
about
made
me.
bad financial decisions. This is bad. Tell me about this birthday situation.
So we went out to eat. Once we got done eating, we ended up going to a bar. So I get a text later on that night from somebody stating that my husband is having an affair with the married woman at work.
That just blew all out of proportion because we went.
Y'all
we
went
had
on a
lunch.
what? Y'all went on a what?
We had lunch together.
So y'all went on a lunch date.
That's not the main issue, because you say he's a liar.
He is.
What do you mean by that?
So one day he called me after work on his way home, and we on FaceTime, but he's still like driving, and he still got the phone up. But I see something come across. He has another phone in his hand. So I'm like, what you doing? No, I said, what is that? He's like, nothing. I said, you got another phone? He's like, no. I'm like, I know I just seen another phone. I know what I saw. A phone, an iPhone.
I got that phone to talk to my kids, Your Honor. 'Cause she don't want me talking with my ex, and I didn't want no drama between her and get involved with my kids, and so I got a new phone to talk to my kids.
I don't understand why you need a separate phone to talk to your children.
She didn't want me talking with their mom at all because of her insecurities.
No, there's a way for a family to maneuver that. And usually what happens is the people have a conversation on what the boundaries are so that there is no drama for the children. Because the adults are the ones that set that tone.
Yes.
So all y'all have to do is sit down and figure out what the dynamic
That's
is.
why I got the second phone, so she wouldn't have to call my phone.
I just know that's going to be more problematic as the years go on, and so you're setting yourself up for failure because it's going to be a problem.
What year's going on?
Uh-oh, she said, what year's going on? Because the divorce papers are there. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out, I haven't heard any evidence of cheating yet, but I get the feeling that you have some that you want to share with me.
Yes.
Tell me about this birthday situation.
So it was my 29th birthday. He don't have no plans. So I made my own plans. So we went out to eat. Once we got done eating, we ended up going to a bar. While we're at the bar, he's irritated, but he's in his phone. So I'm like, well, if you want to leave, you can leave. He was ready to go. As soon as I said it, he left. I get a text later on that night from somebody stating that my husband is having an affair with the married woman at work. The name that they gave eventually came up when I found a phone in his car.
Mr. Sankey, tell me about this.
A random coworker.
A random coworker?
Random coworker went and found her on the internet and told her I was having an affair with someone at work. But I was only talking to that person, and they just happened to.
But why you
see
just
me
talking?
To the person.
What do you mean you were only talking?
Just talking.
Just friendly, like coworker talk, like just coworker talk.
In the secret phone.
Yeah,
Why y'all taking selfies together though?
That just blew all out of proportion because we went on a
what? Y'all went on a what?
We had lunch together.
So y'all went on a lunch date?
No, it wasn't a date.
It was a date.
It was nothing. I just used to get advice from her.
Oh,
from the coworker.
advice.
That's all.
Advice,
But
okay.
He
got more than some advice.
No, I didn't.
Mr. Sankey, you knew that would be a problem, correct?
Yeah, I knew it could be.
But I'm
it
texting
was
a
nothing.
coworker, going on lunch dates.
You went on a lunch date?
I didn't.
You did.
You ain't got proof. I grabbed the phone and I checked the message, and it was a selfie of a female taking a picture in the shower.
So there's no question that you had reason to suspect that something has been going on. Will you ask the expert to join us, please?
Sure thing.
Good day, Your Honor.
Have you had any sexual contact with that woman who sent you a nude photo of herself in the bathtub?
Polygraph results indicated.
Rarely have I seen somebody step in it the way you did today. What happened with the bathtub?
So he was in the tub, and his phone was on the side of the bed charging, and it went off. So I grabbed the phone and I checked the message, and it was a selfie of a female taking a picture in the shower. But it wasn't a random, like, it was somebody that he knew.
So, Mr. Sankey, why would this person feel like they could text you a inappropriate, sexually suggestive photograph when you are clearly a married man?
I have no idea, Your Honor. I didn't ask for, like I said, I didn't ask for the picture. It just randomly came.
But I'm going to tell you something,
Randomly
Mr. Sankey.
came.
I don't know very many random women that just take nude pictures and send it
I
to
mean,
you.
it was conversation. We had conversation, but it was nothing more than just
But why are you
conversation.
having conversation with women other than your wife who would have the audacity to cross a boundary and send you a photograph of herself in the shower?
That's because she gave me time to do it. You was always out.
I gave you time.
Running around in clubs, getting drunk,
That's not
coming in
always.
whenever you wanted to come.
That just
Y'all
started.
have
So-
very little
That just
left.
started.
I got some attention from someone else, but
Okay.
it was only conversation. It was only conversation.
So there's no question that you had reason to suspect that something has been going on.
No.
I'd like to answer some of the questions that Mrs. Sankey wanted to put to rest as it relates to your faithfulness, because you say that you have not been unfaithful. Is that correct?
I haven't.
Let's see. Will you
Let's
ask
see.
the expert to join us, please?
Sure thing. Sir.
Good day, Your Honor.
Good day, Mr. Yarbrough. Will you please identify yourself for the court today?
Certainly. My name is John Yarbrough. I'm a certified polygraph examiner. Also, I'm a member of the American Polygraph Association. And I've conducted hundreds of polygraphs for numerous law enforcement agencies across the state, as well as private and professional polygraphs.
Sir, we asked Mr. Sankey, since being with your wife, have you had any sexual contact with that woman who sent you a nude photo of herself in the bathtub?
That is correct.
What was Mr. Sankey's answer?
During the pre-test interview with Mr. Sankey, he did make a self-admission that there had been sexual contact with that person.
You could have just told me that. You could have told me that.
Wow.
I could have been way worse.
It is. Here.
Oh, my goodness. There was a second question. We
Yeah,
asked
but
Mr. Sankey, since you've been with your wife, have you had sexual contact with anyone that your wife is unaware of?
That is correct, Your Honor.
What was Mr. Sankey's answer?
Again, during the pre-test interview, Mr. Sankey made a self-admission that there had been times that he had had sexual contact with another person that she was not aware of.
Okay. Really? Really?
I don't even know why
you
I'm
serious?
asking this, but
was in
there's
the
a
club.
third question.
I was in the club.
Where was you?
Miss
Okay.
Sankey,
You was
let
in
me
the-
ask
Do you
this
have a
third
pen?
question. Oh, yeah, don't
Do you
worry
have a
about a
pen?
pen. I got a
Okay,
pen.
thank you.
We asked Mr. Sankey, since being married to your wife, did you have any sexual contact with that woman who texted your wife claiming you were having an affair?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And what was Mr. Sankey's answer?
Mr. Sankey answered no.
And what did the test results indicate?
The polygraph results indicated there was deception noted to that question.
Corey,
You think I'm wrong about
please give me the papers.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr.
There you
Yarbrough,
go.
rarely
He need them.
rarely do I have
Then you just
this
you
kind
told him.
of just
You could've told
lying
me.
pants
You
on
don't even know
fire.
that man.
Tell the truth.
But today, we were
You could have just told me
exposing
though.
the lie. Thank you, Mr. Yarbrough, for your services as usual.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
Lord, have mercy. What you want to do with these divorce papers?
Thank
Would
you.
you like me to serve them?
Yes.
No.
And I
Corey.
need him signed.
You gonna do that?
Yes, why not?
Please hand him a
You really
pen.
gonna do that?
Would you like my pen?
Sir, you have been served.
Thank you.
This is how you gonna do me?
Yes, why not?
Mr. Sankey,
Why
if
not?
you don't sign those papers, you need
do
to
you
let
need
this
that number
lady
that
go.
I still got in my phone? You need that number? You want to
No, I
call
don't
her and
need
ask her to marry you?
No, I don't.
She can't, because why? She married. Clown.
You brought your wife into court and you lied to her face. You lied to this
for
court's face.
years. I've been asking.
And
He could have told me.
all you need to
He coulda
do
told me.
is let this woman go. Please let her go live her life.
I
And
can't
I
even tell
asked
the
him
truth.
last night why he was
She wanted to know the truth. I
before
gave
we
her the
made
truth.
love.
I gave
I
you the
asked you.
truth.
No, you didn't.
You wanted the truth, I
You could
gave
have
you the
told me
truth.
last night, Jamaris.
I'm telling you now.
It don't matter now. He need to sign, because I got to go. I got somebody waiting.
Miss Sankey, what I can do is provide you with a transcript
Thank you. I would
of
definitely
these
appreciate it.
proceedings, which you can take along, and then you
this is
can
what you want.
file
That
in
works.
civil court.
That works.
Because Mr.
That's
Sankey,
what I said.
she does not want to be married to you, and you need to let her go. Because rarely have I seen somebody step in it the way you did today. It's been scandalous what you did today. You tried to manipulate this lady last night by talking sweet and
All up
returning
in
her
it.
back to a time when you all were in love. And you knew that you were going to have to admit this today. That's deceptive. This was a conversation you should have had last night so that I could modify those questions to be anyone that Mrs. Sankey does not already know about, so that you did not put her in the proverbial trick bag where she now has to look at you with disdain. This is not good, sir, and it shows a lack
I'm
of
sorry,
character
Your Honor.
and a lack of moral structure. Mrs. Sankey, you can walk straight out. Your wife is leaving, sir, and you pushed her out. It shows a lack of character, a lack of manhood. I'm so disappointed. I'm not sure that I've ever been this disappointed. That's my verdict.